100 years ago, London and Paris gave the world the concept of twin cities. From January 2020 to now, a pair of cities have become the focus of attention in China, namely Chengdu and Chongqing. As the two cities are jointly building an economic circle in the region of Chengdu and Chongqing, a very interesting phenomenon has emerged in the past 2 years. Some famous consumer attractions in Chengdu and Chongqing have been grouped into CP by words with Chinese characteristics, such as 保里保气 combination, 心花怒放 combination, 宽宏大量 combination. A 2-hour consumption circle has gradually formed between Chengdu and Chongqing.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicolas. I am from France and I have been living in Chengdu for more than 10 years now. How do we enjoy the 2 hours consumption circle between Chengdu and Chongqing? Well, today we choose the CP of Quanzhai Alley and Hongya Cave. Yes, we will go to Chongqing today, but first let me take you to Quanzhai Alley. Let's go. We are now at the west entrance of the Quanzhai Alley, and on this wall behind me, you can learn more about the history of Chengdu, tracing back to more than 4,000 years ago. Let's have a look at this part of the wall. So during the Qing dynasty, more than 2,300 years ago, Zhang Yi built the two city walls, the big city wall and the small city wall where we are here. And then a lot of time passed by, and during the Qing dynasty, and the Manchu, they came from the north and they rebuilt the small city wall, the Quanzhai Alley. It's basically a Qing dynasty architecture, where they used to live in courtyard dwellings.
The courtyard here used to be the residence of nobles, literatures, etc. Zhang Zaiqin, a painter from Chongqing Jiangjin, once lived in Quanzhai Alley too. In 2008, without changing the pattern and architectural form of the three parallel alleys, Chengdu created its own historical and cultural city called Quanzhai Alley.
There are so many different snacks here in Chengdu, and I've heard that the snacks from Chongqing are a little bit different, so we will check that out this afternoon. But for now, after having eaten so many snacks, I really need a cup of refreshing tea. Okay, this place looks nice. 你好，
请问喝茶吗？
可以。剑山书院，这里是为什么不是喝茶的地方吗？
我们有一个书店是和我们是一起的。
对，
这个院子的话，在当时在清代的时候是一个大户人家的一个大宅子。
所以这里是前院啊，然后这个是后院。
里面的话是后院，我们还有一个3楼，它以前叫小姐楼，之前有一个比较有钱人家的一个大家闺秀。
这个地方挺漂亮的。印象中的宽巷子，清新典雅，性格内敛，雨露还藏。眼前的宽巷子犹如一个光彩亮丽、美轮美奂、性格张扬的时髦女郎。也许这个时代就需要她这个样子。When we talk about the Chengdu lifestyle, it is a slower pace of life, which boosts your quality of life. Forget about all the worries and the stress in the life. That's why when you heard about the Chengdu lifestyle, there is one word that can precisely describe it: delicate.
Thousands of years later, the history of slow life can still be traced in Quanzhai Alley.
Ooh, ooh. The slow pace reflects the pursuit of a high-quality lifestyle. Life here in Chengdu is somewhat like in the south of France, when people love to take time and enjoy the sun, the scenery, the food and the people. People in Chengdu love to pursue refinement and connotation to improve taste and quality.
If the three parallel streets of Quanzhai Alley tell the historical story of Chengdu, people living in the 42 streets and alleys shaped like a fishbone in CHANG are continuing their leisure life for thousands of years in a modern way. There, the exquisite life is full of the hustle and bustle of the city life.
So now we are in Kuixinglu Street. Kuixinglu Street is just behind Quanzhai Alley. It might be not very known from the tourists, but it's very famous among the local people. Because in Kuixinglu Street you can find two stuff. One is culture. And the second stuff is a lot of very good restaurants.
Cultural creation, food, rock and roll, daily life. CHANG's quiet life carries all the creative ideas of the new generation. Here, youth and years are appreciating each other.
So now it's lunchtime and my Chengdu friends recommend me that restaurant. They say the food here will make my eyes light up. So now all of our dishes are here, and as you can see they are presented in a very special way, which is very delicate. We have some fish still burning here, and here we have like two trees, and on that tree we have a bird nest made of corn, and inside we have some fried meat which comes from the center of the chicken palm. And on that tree they are made of sticky rice, cane sugar, and with some sesame on it. And here we have some shrimps. If you like the spicy one, then you hit here. But if you want more sour flavor, then you put the shrimp in that part. So as you can see, there are many different tastes in Sichuan cuisine, and also different combination of all these different flavors. So don't misunderstand, Sichuan cuisine has a lot of different flavors, not just only spice. And then, very nice. So now I have finished my lunch and it's time for us to go to the next part of our one-day trip. I first need to take the subway line 2 to the East Railway Station, where I will take a train to our next stop, Chongqing Hongya Cave. Let's go.
台被撤照，我们在 YT 被限流、被黄标，我们在脸书被检举、被降触及，这些我们通通都遇到过，但我们不放弃，让真相被听见、被看见。现在我们有自己的中天新网 App， 这里永远不断线，请你赶快下载中天新网 App， 这个 App 好贴心，中天的新闻、直播和节目全部都在里面，一次满足。
生生不息宝岛季金曲盛典，我们所有的歌手用一首歌做了一个归来的引言。欢迎我们归来的阿阳，远道而来的新朋友告五人。 来宾胡德夫老师。
我来到湖南，感到非常的高兴。
哎呀，
原来归来的感觉是这么的温暖美好。
今天跟所有以往的竞演都不一样，
全部是他们自己编排的。
对，花花是我们娜姐队的总导演，
缩短版的演唱会的感觉。
哲哥是放我们自己去做自己想做的一些事情。
哲哥队的表演就像5部人生电影。哎呀，我好喜欢这个设定啊，2个队的那种不同的气质。生生不息宝岛季新人奖最佳合作金曲奖、最佳独唱金曲、生生不息特别贡献奖。
其实我是真的不舍得100天假睫毛。
我宣布，获得生生不息宝岛季荣耀战队荣誉的是
6月份亚洲新心情。本月份金牛座的朋友们，感情上要多沟通和理解，工作会有挑战和压力，但也有机会获得升迁哦。
Okay, the train is arriving now. Let's go. So now we arrive at Chengdu East Railway Station. Oh, it's okay. Yay.
女士们、先生们，欢迎您乘坐中国铁路成都局集团有限公司动车组列车。
I have been living in Chengdu for 13 years now, so I'm pretty familiar with all the places. But Chongqing, I just went once or twice many years ago, so I'm not familiar at all.
Dear passengers, the train will arrive at Chongqing Bay Station.
Okay, so now we just arrived at Chongqing, and I checked the map. So to go to the Hongya Cave, we have to take the subway line 6. Oh, I think maybe this might be Hongya Cave. Can you see it? Okay, so now we are out from the subway. So let me sum up how long it took us to come here. First, from Quanzhai Alley to Chengdu Railway Station, it took us half an hour. From Chengdu to Chongqing, 1 hour. And then when we arrived at the Chongqing Railway Station, it took us again half an hour of subway to come here. So in total, it's 2 hours. So you see, it's very close. You can really do the trip during the same day. And now from here to the Hongya Cave, it's only 10 minutes walking. So we are very close. So after 10 minutes walking from the subway station, we arrived at Hongya Cave. And you can see Hongya Cave is very different from the buildings around. It's more like ancient, traditional, wooden, stilted building. Very interesting. Let's have a closer look.
As Chengdu is a huge plain, the courtyard-style buildings in western Sichuan are very consistent with the landform of Chengdu. So Quanzhai Alley is a horizontally tiled block. But in Chongqing, such a mountain city, the block can only extend vertically. So the stilt buildings naturally became the most suitable buildings to grow on the rock walls. By the 1930s and 40s, the layers of stilt buildings covered the whole cliff.
Wow, it looks like the building is built on the cliff. And this guy here looks he have a walking badge, so I will ask him. 老师，打扰一下，你好。
你好，你好。
可以给我介绍一下这个地方吗？
哦，你是哪里来的哟？
啊，我是来自成都。
啊，不是外国的吗？
对，我来自法国。
那个是重庆的一个著名景点洪崖洞。它是在秦朝张仪那边建立重庆的时候建立的一个18门的一个其中一个位置。
张仪跟那个成都的张仪是一样的吗？
对，这个成都张仪是一个人。
哦。
然后我们在2002年的时候，现在翻新的一个 一个地方，一共有11楼。
那最有特色的地方在哪里啊？
最有特色的嘛是5、6、7、8楼。
好，那我看一看呢。谢谢啊。好，没事，拜拜。
Chongqing is a city at the intersection of the Yangtze River and the Jialing River. Hongya Cave is located on the bank of the Jialing River. It was once one of the many docks in Chongqing.
Oh, look at this. Now we are at the 4th floor, like in Chengdu. Okay.
是很好吃。
所以这个是火锅底料嘛，是吧？
重庆的老火锅底料。
哦。
它是青花椒、青辣椒做的，是藤椒哈，微辣的。
微辣的。
它是菌汤筛选松茸的，就是哈，这种啊麻辣。
So you can see here so many blocks of grease and spice. It's like a cake, but it's not a cake. You cannot eat it like this. If you try to eat it like this, so maybe we can have a try to the Chongqing hot pot later on.
我这个是 number 1， 他那个是 number 2。我这个是酸辣粉，上过电视，上过报。中央第一套，全国人民都知道，就是你不知道。
Chinese 功夫，
是时候表演真正的技术了。
好，棒棒的。那我可以尝一下这个。Okay, so let's see the 酸辣粉 from Chongqing.
味道怎么样 ？Hello。
可以，好吃。
好，谢谢。好吃的不得了。
啊，这不得了。
好吃的要不得抬。
要吃的好也要不得啥？
好吃的要不得抬。
要吃的好不得抬。I don't know why that.
Slowly, I feel the difference between Chengdu and Chongqing more and more obvious. But there are also countless connections in main details. Just like London and Paris, also they are only separated by the English Channel. People in the two cities also have different styles in personality and tone of speech.
So now we're going up to the 5th floor. Oh, 重庆80年代老街。So now it's disco time. So let us have an haircut like in the 80s. Ta-da! And you see you have different elements here, and they are all symbolizing the friendship between Chongqing and Chengdu. For example, 成语一家亲，宽宏大量. We already have talked about this. And here, 宽窄巷子,春熙路 is famous name from Chengdu. And maybe it's because Chongqing and Chengdu, they are so close from one another. So I think that the memories that you can have from the 80s are also the same. As you can feel, within a 2 hours consumption circle, Chengdu and Chongqing have different lifestyles. Chengdu is like a quiet lady, enjoying pretty bourgeoisie and exquisite life. Chongqing is more like a hot young girl, one only wielding enthusiasm and enjoying a happy life. Which kind of lifestyle do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. See you next time.
解中天的优质国际新闻。
我们开会员喽，欢迎大家加会员，成为全球大视野的一份子。
支持应援123，订阅、按赞、加会员，全球大视野直播线上见。是我们台湾2017年这一次的10大网络流行用语。
来的这种两岸互相影响的这种渠道似乎不用讲得很清楚。
那么我的右手边呢是浦东陆家嘴金融中心，
表意是庭前地，现在是澳门最热闹的地方。
这里呢就是这个台湾可以说是稻米最出名的台东池上乡。
我说话应该这样，马头九郎退休以后，除了你以外，就有点问题。
6月份亚洲新心情。本月份摩羯座的朋友们，职业和财务状况会有变化，将会面临一些不确定性，但也有机会获得成长。
大家好，我是成都 Plus 的海外通讯员杜杜，我是土生土长的成都儿，我已经来马德里读书3年了。
Daia hao, soy Alejandro, soy amigo de Dudu, soy de Honduras, actualmente vivo y trabajo aquí en Madrid. Ahora nos encontramos en lo que es en Gran Vía, lo que es el corazón y es el lugar más concurrido de la ciudad.
Me he enterado que la panda de zoológico Hoa Zuiba ha tenido un bebé.
Ah, de verdad, pero los pandas creo que son de tu pueblo, ¿no? De Chengdu.
Sí, 所以我们今天要去看看熊猫妈妈花嘴巴，并且看看有没有机会能看到熊猫宝宝。我们也准备了一些有趣的问题来问一下这边的外国人，看看他们是不是真的了解熊猫吧。我们一起去坐地铁吧。
Vamos。
哥伦比亚是马德里近1年才重新翻修的地铁站，也是马德里人口流量最大的一个地铁站。
Vamos。La estación de Gran Vía fue construida en el año 1919, esto quiere decir que tiene más de 102 años, lo que la convierte en una de las más antiguas que tenemos aquí en la ciudad. Otro dato curioso que tenemos aquí, y a diferencia con China, es que no tenemos lo que es una valla de seguridad, lo que es el carril, o sea que no tenemos algo que nos proteja, por decir así, de que nos resbalemos, podemos caer ahí.
目前在整个欧洲有10只大熊猫，其中3只都在马德里的这个动物园。48块钱2张票，24块钱1张，然后还买了一个2欧的火烈鸟的零食。这只猫咪是动物园的街溜子。这动物园真的还蛮大的，而且环境什么的也很好。然后今天星期6阳光很好，游客也很多，很多家长会带着自己的宝宝来这个动物园里。这是一只没有脚的犀牛，好像穿了盔甲。
我觉得它好像一个
这个动物园里，它会有很多在国内动物园里看不到的一些动物，就还蛮奇特的。哇，第一次我的。这楼底下这个好胖。
Oh, es muy flexible, ¿no? Como karate, como Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
我好想去抱它呀。2021年9月，成都旅居马德里的大熊猫花嘴巴顺利产下一对龙凤胎，取名为99和友友。这也是西班牙首对大熊猫龙凤胎。出生于2003年9月16日的花嘴巴，在2007年9月8日前往西班牙马德里动物园。截至目前，花嘴巴共产下熊猫幼崽4胎6崽，存活6崽。其中除了裘丽娜之外的熊猫宝宝都已经回到了成都熊猫基地。
我和阿里准备了3个关于熊猫的问题，来看看这些外国友人他们能不能答对吧。我们给都能答对的人也准备了一个小礼物。
Empezamos por ti.
25.
25. I think 20 years. 20 years? And
40 years.
40 years.
25.
40.
¿Y tú?
20.
20. Tienes una pista, hay una película sobre ella.
El 4.
¿La 4? Sí, correcta.
¿Desde el Kung Fu Panda?
Sí, sería la cuarta. The fighting. So Kung Fu. Ah, okay, right, 2.
La segunda.
No. Come carne, es un oso. Ah.
Herbívoros, di tú.
Herbívoros. Only vegetables.
Only vegetable, yeah, I think so. Number 2. Actually, 3 or 2? 3, 2 or 1? 3. Okay, you're right. De nada. Felicidades. So this is para ti.
Today the panda trip is finished and we can see the foreigners how they love the panda, how they interested in panda.
Claro, es obvio porque el panda es un animal que no podemos tener aquí comúnmente y no todos los zoológicos lo tienen y eso es lo que hace este zoológico especial y es por eso lo que lo hace lo más importante que tenemos aquí en Madrid.
那么我们的观众朋友，如果你们还有什么对西班牙人、对中国文化感兴趣的话题，都可以留言评论在视频的下方。下一次我们会从评论区抽选有趣的话题进行拍摄。Hasta luego。